Hey, what is up guys? It's Silversun here, and today I'm going to give you guys my review on the Dragon Ball Super episode 52. So basically this episode starts off with the Pilaf gang trying to help Bulma rebuild the time machine and whatnot. And so basically Trunks is trying to impress Present Ma, the little Trunks, the kid Trunks, basically because she likes the future Trunks and whatnot. And so basically what he does, they're trying to look for this cube thing. I forgot what it was called, but pretty much Trunks puts on like this little like saw blade on his back trying to mimic future Trunks, and she doesn't know what's going on and whatnot. I thought that was pretty funny, but pretty much future Trunks steps in, and then he's pretty much wondering like what's going on with the time machine, is it working correctly and whatnot, and pretty much Bulma tells him that it'll take them at least a day to refill the energy, because remember in the first episode of this saga where they had the blue sludge type of stuff, and pretty much it was the same thing that they used in the what was called Putafu saga with Monaka. That was kind of foreshadowing, so it's brought back here, but pretty much it won't take them too long, at least as long as it did in the future. And so pretty much she tells Trunks to go get some sleep, but he can't really sleep because he's having like nightmares of what Black did to Mai and whatnot, killing her and stuff, supposedly. And so Trunks goes out and he meets Krillin and Piccolo, who are pretty much just like cleaning up, what happened between Goku and Black, all the destruction and whatnot, which kind of sucks because, I mean, like, while they're not the most powerful fighters, they're still fighters nonetheless, and I don't think they should be reduced to, cleaning up people's messes like this and whatnot. But anyways, pretty much Trunks goes in, and he's pretty much asking them like, hey, where's Gohan? I never got to thank him, for what he did the last time I came back here. And pretty much they're saying like, oh, Gohan isn't the same as how he was before. Like, he's not the same fighter as he used to be. He's a scholar now and whatnot. And then pretty much Trunks has a flashback to basically the history of Trunks movie, that scene where he turned Super Saiyan and whatnot. I don't know, like, it was okay. It could have been better in my opinion, at least better animated. I still prefer the original, but it is what it is. So Trunks pretty much goes out to find Gohan, and basically he finds him at like this, I'm guessing like this Capitol building. It looked kind of like a school of some kind. I'm not sure. I mean, he's a scholar now, so I wouldn't imagine him to be anywhere else. But pretty much Gohan comes out, and then he notices Trunks, and he's like, oh, it's Trunks and whatnot. He's kind of surprised and stuff like that. And so pretty much he offers him some ice cream. They go out and they pretty much share some ice cream, and they're pretty much just like chatting and whatnot. And then pretty much he goes on to say like, oh, you should come to my house and whatnot and hang out and stuff like that. Pretty much he meets Videl and Pan and Satan, but pretty much he's already seen him before, obviously from the Cell games and whatnot. And so basically they're pretty much just like hanging out at first until Pan starts shooting milk everywhere and whatnot and making a mess. So pretty much Gohan goes into his Great Saiyaman costume, which I thought was a little funny, but pretty much Trunks was just like looking at it like, what's going on and whatnot. Like, this is definitely not the same Gohan I knew before. And then pretty much Videl suggests that he should stay for like dinner and whatnot, hang out a little while longer. And then pretty much he agrees to it. And then so basically him and Satan are watching I forgot what happened. I forgot what episode it was, but it was one of those filler episodes where those alien guys came down, and pretty much Hercule had that little fantasy of him fighting Beerus. I forgot what the episode was called, but I believe it was that scene and whatnot. And so pretty much he's just like watching it. Gohan's trying to finish up his paperwork and whatnot. Videl's cooking dinner, and so basically Satan has to go help Videl with making dinner and whatnot. So he asks Trunks to take care of Pan for a minute, and pretty much she goes out of control, and pretty much Trunks can't really do much. And I'm kind of surprised. I mean, like, I know it's kind of for like comedical effect and whatnot, but like still, I mean, this guy could go Super Saiyan 2. I don't think it would take too much to handle her. But pretty much she starts like trying to take his sword and whatnot until Gohan comes in. He pretty much like stops it and whatnot. And then so pretty much Gohan, Trunks, and Pan are pretty much hanging out outside. Gohan and Trunks are on the swings and whatnot, and then pretty much Trunks is like looking at everything and whatnot, and he's just like realizing like even though Gohan isn't, you know, like super strong and whatnot like how he used to be, he still has a great family and whatnot, a lot better than, you know, the future that I have, you know, especially if Black wasn't there, then his family could be something like how Gohan's is. And pretty much they have dinner, and pretty much Trunks thanks them all for like what they did and whatnot, and pretty much he goes off back home to Capsule Corp. Everyone's having dinner there and whatnot, and pretty much he's wondering where Goku went, and then pretty much they go on to say Goku went to Universe 10 with Beerus and Whis and whatnot, and so pretty much Goku and them are traveling there, and we pretty much get a little snippet of Zumasu, and pretty much he's just like walking around this big tree, this like really green kind of world, and pretty much he's like pushing this tea cart around and whatnot with the little cups and teapots and whatnot, and then pretty much the episode just ends right there. But I don't know, I don't mind these slice of life episodes. I think they're really good, and I didn't mind this one either. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really a really big Gohan fan. I mean, he's cool and all, but like, I don't know, I don't really care what he does. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to see him do something cool and whatnot, like fight some enemies or something, you know, but I don't mind how he is now, you know, being a father and whatnot. It's not too bad, and I don't know. But pretty much that's about it for this review. What did you guys like about it, this episode? Did you think there should have been more action in it and whatnot? Or did you like this slice of life episode? I know I did. I mean, it wasn't, I don't know. I mean, this slice of life episode kind of like shows us, you know, at least the Gohan fans, like, you know, this is what Gohan is now and whatnot, and you should kind of sort of accept it. I mean, I don't really care, it is what it is, but tell me what you guys think. Do you like this Gohan, or the Gohan in the past, the one from like the Cell Saga and whatnot? Comment that down below, and that's pretty much it for this review, guys. So until the next one, Silver Sun is out.